Well, g'day, Steve Collum here. As a music industry pro with my music being used on thousands of TV shows and many leading international brands, I'm going to give you my hidden song analysis and hidden vocal analysis of Angelina Jordan's cover of All of Me. And this is such a great song. It's by John Legend, and I've heard this song many times with the male version, but I know that Angelina's going to bring an amazing new spin to it. She's going to bring a little bit of her vibe, her tone, and a lot of her take on this song. So before we dive in, let's just go ahead and I won't talk too much, so let's just go ahead and watch, check this out.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drop me in and kicking me out. Got my head.
Okay, so I knew it. So she's just going to bring in her own tone, her own vibe, her own texture, and it is cool. It is really giving this song a different kind of take or a different kind of spin, a different flavor to a really well-written song. So let's keep going.
No kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on there, beautiful mind? I'm in your magical mystery ride. I'm so dizzy, I know what hit me, but I'll be alright.
I love that how she's kind of hanging around her chest voice. She's maybe a little bit in the middle voice, but she's kind of getting a little bit of fry on those. And then all of a sudden she opens to more of a smooth head, not a head voice, but kind of a lighter kind of sound. She kind of backs off a little bit of that pressure, a little bit of that compression, and then she's letting it's so cool. It's such a pull and release, and she does it really well, very effortlessly, that's for sure. Let's go back and hear that again as she kind of changes and switches.
So dizzy, I know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's under water, but I'm breathing by.
Okay, so another thing that she's done there, to get down to some of those lower notes, she's actually dropped the larynx just a little bit. Now, this is a great, it's if you're wanting to be 100% correct technique all the time, like sitting straight and singing exactly, then you don't want to drop that, the larynx. But the way she does it is really cool. And I think it's such a great thing, a great little skill set to be able to pull that off and do that a little bit whenever you want. You don't want to hang around there because that's how you kind of can really wear your voice down. But going down just for a little bit of effect like that is so cool. I think that's great, especially when she's getting down to those lower notes. Let me go back and hear that again.
My head's under water, but I'm breathing by.
There it is.
You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Loves your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my.
I love how she does that. She says, give my all. And she has a little bit of that vocal fry. She's giving it that little bit of just that texture and vibe. And then before she goes into a higher, a more smoother part. I love the contrast that she's doing in these parts.
All to you, you're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me,
Wow, that was so smooth.
and you give me all of you, my. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every move. You're my downfall, you're my moves, my worst distraction.
I love that little flip there. There she goes. She comes back to that. She's singing a little bit higher, but then she does this little, kind of hiccup kind of thing. Such a cool little vibe thing. It's so cool.
You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me
Nice harmonies.
loves all of you.
Okay, very cool. So in the production here, there's a high harmony and there's a low harmony, both males, and then she's singing right in the middle. It's so cool. It's a nice piece to add to this production of this this cover. Very nice.
Your cousin, all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me.
That's great.
And you give me all of you. Give me all of you. 'Cause
Okay, so the way she did that chorus there was just so soft, smooth, and it was in her head voice. She kept it really light. And again, she's arranging or she's singing this or performing this song in so many different textures and different sounds, which is so important for a song. If you sing it all the one vibe or you sing it all the one way, it's almost like trying to tell people a story that I went to the beach today, and and it seems like a very boring story. You've got to have those inflections. You've got to have the rises and everything, and she's doing that really, really great here.
on the table we both shall lie.
Oh, how's that line?
Risking it all through
How's that line? She's like, no. I have to go back and hear that again.
Odds on the table we both shall lie. Risking it.
So one thing I tell my singers all the time, my students, I tell them that if you like some of those runs, like right now for me, I like that. That was a really cool run. You need to go over to it. Maybe if you've got a voice teacher or maybe you've got someone who can kind of help you pick out those notes, go ahead and learn those notes. Do the da, and then drop it down a semitone, da, drop it down again, da, and you go up and down the scale. And then once you do that a handful of times, it becomes part of you and it becomes part of some runs and little lines that you can do. This is how you learn people's techniques and different people's styles. So it is so cool. And I love that little line there. That was a really cool one.
On through his heart.
That was a good one too.
All of me loves all of you. Loves your cousin, all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all
I love that smooth head voice there.
of me. And you give me all of you. I give you all of me. And you give me all of you.
Wow. She is amazing. What a voice, what a tone. You know, when she recorded this, I think she was only about 15 or 16. And this is so powerful. This is such a, maybe even younger than that, maybe 13. If you know, if you guys are the super fans out there, if you guys know, pop it in the chat. I'd love to know how old she was when she did this cover. I'm probably thinking about 13, 14 actually, because if she did Easy on Me, which I have a link to, I have a link to that video as well, the cover by Adele that she did. I think she was about 16 there, but Amazing. She has got a great voice, great tone, and so much maturity and so much vibe. You know, it's just really, really cool. And if you don't know her story, when she does perform on stage, she doesn't wear shoes. And it's because when she was 6, she met a girl somewhere, or maybe on the streets or something, that didn't have shoes, and she made a vow that, and she gave her shoes to that little 6-year-old girl, and or that little girl. I think she was 6 at the time, and anyway, so she made a vow that she was not going to perform on a stage with shoes until all little children could have shoes. So powerful. That just shows what an amazing heart she has. But what did you guys think about this song? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And then also, if you really want to support me on a personal level, you can buy me a coffee and keep this channel caffeinated, keep this channel supported, so we can do another one of Angelina Jordan's songs. And put your link in below if you have a song you want me to check out next. Thanks again for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.